Okay, I have my stretch and my bio break. I'm gonna check my sound is working. Put on stop. Continue building up this room. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think I'm gonna move our move these 2 staff rings. So this marketing and training room or the other side already. So this becomes a wing that's only really used by staff. The idea. Let's work on our reputation. Angela O. It's working marketing. Okay, and actually pretty big. I felt this was the smaller of the 2. Oh. Okay. So, I spend a lot of money now. So, I want a research. 27,000. How much is the research?
Nurse needed in general diagnosis.
5,100. We do spend a lot of money on the research though, because extra wings and stuff. Warning! Seismic activity has been detected in the area. This could damage our machinery.
You're listening to Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. I have received the latest lyrical opus by obscure local poet Tobias Dirge, who had the audacity to submit it for my Sir Nigel Review segment. Well, Mr. Dirge, I would urge that you purge our county of this execrable volume. Rhyming is not a right, it's a privilege.
Okay, so the idea is squeeze in a lot of these researcher desks so we can get up to 5 people working in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Research power windows. Bigger. Like a super research wing. No. 65,000. So each research researcher desk is 10,000. Okay. You could also still make it bigger as well. 20,000 for a supercomputer. Rather just have more of the same if we need it. Because our last hospital had that research 5 goal, so we had a very strong research team and we just had 1 room for that. Might be right, might be right. Sanitize. And posts. 216 271 224. So when I start copying rooms, just copy whatever the posters was in that room. I balance the stats out of it a little bit. Should reach rank 4. Yeah. Sweet. So we've got a research wing, sorry, a staff wing. We've got a research. Can we get a doctor? Ooh, double research. Litterer though. Oh man. Do not like this guy. Positive. Barry's food for later. Short temper will work for peanuts. Once more money has the potential. New illness, a broken face discovered, a condition that renders the face defective. Notable causes include daydreaming, faulty radishes, high velocity cricket balls. We'll send the patient for treatment in our fracture ward. Okay, it would be great to work in a really spacious environment with lots of luxury furnishings to something really prestigious. What do you think? Get a level 4 head office, time limit 180 days, 25% evidence. Sure. Don't think I've got a head office yet. Might squeeze it in there. Now that we've made a room. The head office is...
Earthquake warning, that isn't your medication. Doctor to research, please.
Need to upgrade them a bit. Make a scanner have served 1 patient. The analysis have served 7. So slowly it's ramping up what the rooms are used for. Oh no.
Maintenance needed in research.
There you go. Start a project. Oh, surgery and head office. Okay. So, I think head office we can squeeze in here. Sure about the surgery. Surgery might have to go into a different wing. This worries me though. Surgery is usually a long wait. Okay, I'm actually gonna in this patient home. Head office I can deal with. Surgery challenge. Chair master 2 needs made. Head office 30,000 minimum size 4x4. Okay, let's see. So we can do a 4x4 like this. Ooh. What's this idea? Because then we can even put in a 3x4 or 5x3 room in the back. Spare space. Space to spare. Toxic waste. And our chair. Yeah, this is why I want like a favorites for each room. Just all the ones near the top. Reminds me which ones I want to use. scrolling madly. Got that, got that. Put some of this in there. And a cupboard. Okay, posters 240, 271, 224. Cubism. Might even put windows on that side as well. Might be able to make a rank 5. What's this one? Ooh. It's gonna tempt me now. Squeeze in a few more objects. Brain jar. Brain jar. Who doesn't like a nice, attractive brain jar to spice up your hospital surroundings, right? Staff challenge success. Now, I'm thinking
we've received some reports of an earthquake which has caused
on this
particular
side and make
damage
it
to one of the
extra
county's
space
hospitals.
for all the
This is why
machinery
one
we
must
need
never
to
be without
upgrade.
insurance, and I heartily
Provide
recommend
upgraded staff
Swindle's
here.
Insurance, who in no way paid me to endorse them.
Janitor to repair Jackmaster.
Okay, so this was actually the illness. Yeah. We got a janitor in there starting to upgrade it just as the queue landed. Why not hit that? Let me just check. Hold on. Whether we are managing to bring our reputation back. We got it back to 93, back to 91. Have to do the second campaign. Ooh, double marking. Tires easily and unmotivated, which means they walk slower and want more frequent breaks. I'll put in. I think we can put in more people in one room. Just want to make sure this campaign is effective. And then this one can make 3 people in. Thing is, not all of them sitting at a desk at the same time. So the idea with the high rated rooms is this guy started at 50%, but because of attractive environment and amazing room, his happiness basically just goes up. All the way up, even though he wants training. Plus 25, plus 20, plus 10% happiness. Very, very happiness. Okay, and the doctor of research, not yet. Okay, so let me see the doctor campaign. Another grumpy high energy person in there. Class clown. Okay. The surgery, in terms of missing a room, 26. Okay, so minimum size 4x3, but what I want to do is I'm going to make all of this space surgery. Should allow us to put in a few extra, if we can put the door in there. Why not squeezing the door? Hold on. Ah, we can. Sweet. Yeah, we need lots of stuff. So operating table, think. Yeah, what I want the extra space for is some of these operation monitors that give it a percentage buff to success chance, essentially. Window. And this is 1% power, so either a medicine cabinet or operation monitor. Operation monitor is very expensive. One there. One there. Some medicine cabinets. Oh, wall monitor as well. Posters in there somewhere as well. Hand sanitizer. Don't forget hand sanitizer. And erasers. Efficient closure. All the hygienic options for a surgery. And some medicine cabinets. Medicine cabinets.
In this edition of the History of Two Point County, we are looking at One-Eyed Wallace, the delightful old lighthouse in Hogsport. It is named, as many of you will know, after Wallace Tugbottom, the region's first lighthouse keeper. What you may not know is that he lost his left eye in a high-stakes game of Snap.
The medicine cabinet just gives 1%, but because this room doesn't have its own upgrade path to upgrade machines, you only get, when you look at the treatment options when someone comes in here, and there's one section, so you get, I think, illness difficulty, diagnosis certainty, staff skill, and upgrades as what contributes to chance of curing. And surgery doesn't have its own upgrade path, so if you upgrade these machines, so this one for example, in the head office, you can get it to 100% by getting it to rank 3, but surgery doesn't have that option. So the only way to get upgrade, an increase to chance of healing a patient in surgery from upgrades, you have to have some of these stats in there, so treatment power, so all of these contribute to chance of curing in the surgery. That's why I'm adding a bunch of them. So this gives 2%, 2%, so that's 4%, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10%, and I think it doubles the stats for that, so 20% chance of cure from upgrades. And then we also need the high staff skill and diagnosis certainty and illness difficulty to be not so difficult. So 240, 271, 50. And we still want staff and patients to be happy working in this room, so we still do posters to make it attractive. Might go to rank 5 as well. Nice. Yeah. All for rank 5 rooms, man. And the caveat is that there's not really space to have benches and stuff. Just put a radiator outside. actually. Okay. Right. Arcadiness. Put one bench. Just don't want to impact the flow of patients through that door too much. Yeah, can we skip? Okay, two benches. Drugs. Wow, we've used almost all of our profit in that room. Of all of our cash, I was just saying. Okay, that's it for now. Oh, we wanted actually, I've got this wing set up. We've got a doctor campaign, so we should get good options. Yeah, options fairly regularly. Class clown, girl next door, great. And psychiatry likes to argue high energy, short temporary. Girl next door, green fingers. Fond of wooden floors. Surgery. Hire surgeon for surgery. Diagnostics wants more money, has potential, slightly heightened sense of style. Yeah, we haven't gotten to any of these DNA patients, unfortunately. Staff training required. Lauren Lemon has gained lots of experience on the job. They'll be ready for promotion to consultant once they've completed some training. The new qualification will give them increased abilities. Psychiatry and diagnostics. Psychiatry 2. Training. So now look at this. Nausea inducing, no thank you. Work in psychiatry. A resolution lab required. Our doctors have discovered a new illness. 8-bitten sufferers exhibit dangerously low levels of pixel density and unhealthy longing for the recent past caused by bites from low-res spiders. The patient is seeking treatment. We will need a resolution lab in order to treat them. It will cost 30,000 to build. Get the patient to wait or send patient out. For this one now, really, is we're going to need another wing for that. 5,000. Okay. We can get the patient to wait, but we just need to know. We need to save money to get the wing first. Special report. Sadly, we didn't cure enough of the patient group and has damaged our reputation. We haven't been sent the reward. -5 rep. Get 0 out of 5 patients. Okay, let me check. So this is something that's very sensitive in this stage. We've jacked up our prices. 93%. Okay. Get a nasty person. Terribly dull. Ooh, unhygienic. Short temper. Nausea inducing. Yeah, it's a good option.
Doctor required to run mega scanner.
Profit loss 91,000. visitor from Bungle Technologies. Sophie Nova, CEO of Bungle Technologies, is coming to visit. She would love for us to be able to share knowledge to help make advances in medical science. Bungle Healthcare have made some interesting technological and pharmaceutical discoveries recently. This could be an interesting opportunity if we can demonstrate our advances in research. Impress the VIP with nice support. 250 research points. Let's say, oh, that's training. Okay. I want to. Oh, we're not going to challenge. Just looking for it. Items. Put some rugs in this ring. So even though this ring isn't supposed to be patients, the intention is that there's no patients. I want the staff to be happy to work here. Okay. And doctors have diagnosed the patient with 8-bitten, but it requires a resolution lab for treatment. You should consider building staff promotion. Dahlia Eastgate is ready for promotion from junior assistant to assistant. Provide one training slot, movement speed, and marketing skill. Now we need a nurse in there.
Nurse called to Clown Clinic.
So, here's the patient. So this is what I was talking about earlier. So estimated chance of cure now, 93%. So we've got illness, difficulty, diagnosis, certainty, staff skill, and upgrades that contribute to this 93%. And because the surgery doesn't have its own upgrade path for upgrading in the machines, like this can be upgraded, which gives you a boost in treatment power. The surgery itself doesn't have that. So in this room, this would be jumped to 100% from upgrades if you get it to the rank 3. But surgery does not have that option, which is why I'm putting in all these percentage boosts. So we had 10%, then I forgot about the wall monitor, which adds another 2% or 1%, for a total of 11% times 2 gives us 22% from upgrades and staff skill. There's still 93%, which is pretty good. Doctor locked in a corner. No? Okay, ghost capture guy. Ghost capture guy, please. Capture the ghost.
Rival executive now approaching the hospital.
So we've got a research potential there, but terribly dull. Dirty habits, nope. Will work for Peanut. High energy. High energy. Thinks their life is around class now. Only owns one pair of shoes. Still need one? No. New illness. Pipe organs discovered. The internal organs are arranged in such a way that they create dramatic music when the sufferer walks. Requires surgery to rearrange other organs. We send the patient for treatment in our surgery. Funny class clown keeps forgetting to start their moth collection. Treatment doctor. Them in there. Jasmine hands. Accelerator. Repair. We've got 105,000. So I'm gonna boost this. Or buy it rather than boost. And then start building those missing rooms. Our money is getting quite low. Okay, great. 97. Nice. New illness, floppy disks discovered a spinal discombobulation that leaves the sufferer with very limited memory. We'll send the patient for treatment in our surgery.